Hey guys, it's Amanda with Getting There Green, and because I've had lots of requests, here's an update on the plastic water bottles over top of the zucchini seedling experiment to try to ward off the squash vine borer. That's a long title. Anyway, here's the follow-up. Yesterday I took the bottles off of these zucchinis, these two that you see here. This big one didn't have one. This big one actually was just a stray seed that kind of took off on its own. I don't think you can use that as a benchmark for like why these ones are small and this one's big. It's nothing to do with the bottles over top, I don't think, anyway. These actually were transplants from the compost. They were volunteers inside the compost. Let me see. And where's it at? This tiny one back here was one that I purposely planted. That's the only one of the ones I purposely planted outside that is still growing. Anyways, the water bottle experiment. I think it worked to ward off the squash vine borer. I think it worked by the moths weren't able to land on the base of the plants and lay all their eggs. I think. Hard to tell. I'll probably know later in the season for sure. And I'll know then because I'll either have all the larvae from the squash vine borer eating my plants or I won't. So I think it worked. Anyways, this bed I kept those bottles on all along, and the only reason they look wilted is because it's really hot today. They are watered thoroughly, that's not the problem, it's just hot out. Over here in this bed I had the bottles there for a little while, but then I took them out and I put in toilet paper roll tubes, which is an idea from, what's his name, Austin Simple Living. That's how he does it. And what's good about that is eventually they just break away so the plant can get as big as it needs to. No big deal. The bad thing is they break away. They could potentially break away, soften up, tear, whatever, just from being wet long before you want them to break away. But I think these worked well. This time I think they worked better than the water bottles did because they don't amplify the sun's rays, so they don't cook your seedlings inside the bottle. But I did this last year and the toilet paper rolls like broke away way too soon and it was just messy. They were hard to deal with last year. This year it worked better. Yeah, so yeah, does it work? Sometimes it doesn't, I guess. The beds have been topped up just yesterday with lots of compost and stuff. So the dirt is actually higher up against the plants than they were when you've previously seen these videos. And I did that as another preventative measure to cover up the bottom of the zucchini plants. So for same reasons, of course. Also, it's a good idea in case your plant is taken over by the squash vine borer. It's not a bad idea to allow when your zucchini vines out to cover the vines in dirt because they'll set roots again, and then even if your base of your plant dies from the squash vine borer, it's like it has another chance for like another section of your plant to live, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so anyways, that's the update. Zucchinis are growing well, especially the one zucchini plant over here that was just a stray seed. That one actually has zucchinis on it and tons of flowers and stuff. So that's awesome. I love zucchini. I have lots more zucchini growing inside the greenhouse, and I even have some seedlings left over from the compost pile that I can give away or plant again. Have a good one, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. You can post below. And don't forget to check out gettingtheregreen.com and like us on Facebook, facebook.com/gettingtheregreen. Check out our 1,000 subscriber video. 1,000 subscriber contest. There's less than 2 months to go on that, so you better get going.